So let's discuss this a bit more with Peter Bone, who's a Tory MP who's part of Grassroots Out. That's the side that didn't win this designation. So let's ask you first of all, what difference does this make? And can you explain the differences that there have been and what your group represents?
Well, ours is an umbrella group of about 14 different Leave campaigns. There are actually about 44 Leave campaigns in the country, and we're separate pillars. And we will campaign and continue, I guess, to campaign in our own right, and we will be able to spend up to £700,000 if we can raise it. The Vote Leave, who've been successful in the designation, can spend up to £7 million. They'll also do the election address or the referendum address, and they'll do the political broadcast. And that's the main difference. And
so are you very disappointed about this decision?
Well, if the result of this is that we come out of the EU, then I'm happy. That's the only thing that matters. Would I have preferred to get 49 marks and they get 45 marks, because that was the difference? There was 4 marks difference out of 52. They were clearly going to be 2 very good designation bids. Would I have liked to have won it? Yes, but will Vote Leave winning it make any difference? Not really. The great thing is there's real passion to come out of the EU, and whichever group got it, the others were going to work with them.
So it means that the fluorescent green ties remain. You don't pack up and go home. You carry on.
No, I think that fluorescent green tie was the reason we didn't get designated. I think the Electoral Commission said we can't possibly give that the official designation. No, we've always been a grassroots. I mean, GO is Grassroots Out. We basically go and knock on doors. We deliver leaflets. We hold town meetings, and that's what we'll continue to do. Our concentration has always been on the people, not in London but across the country. Well, not in Westminster, but across the country, just knocking on doors, winning the Leave campaign one vote at a time.
But does it mean that your message, that message to the grassroots then, doesn't get out because it's drowned out by Vote Leave?
No, the messaging is largely the same. There's 3 key issues about Europe. One is immigration, controlling our borders. One is the amount of money that we send to the EU, 15.6 billion this year. And the third one is, where do we make our laws? Should we make them in Westminster or Brussels? And those 3 issues, there was really not much messaging difference between Vote Leave and the Go movement. So I'm sure that will continue. But the advantage to the Vote Leave is now they will actually do the actual referendum address and do the political broadcast. That's the only difference, really.
Okay, thank you very much indeed. So we haven't seen the end of the fluorescent ties. That grassroots campaign will continue, and Nigel Farage will still have a role. He's the person, of course, who is really the leader of that campaign.
You didn't, frankly, have the balls to put country before party.